awkward in. You can go ahead and take it, Trey.
Cool. All right. So, guys, if at any point I become spotty, it's because we've got a huge lightning storm going on over here right now. But I'm going to still bring the noise for you guys. Secondly, if anyone is offended by cuss words or if anybody has any, children in the background, throw some earbuds in. Not because, I have to swear. It's not like that. It's just because when I get into this call, I get into it, and it means a lot to me. So, it means a lot to me to talk to you guys. And I'm really glad that I'm here with you guys, and I see all these beautiful faces. There's a lot of faces on tonight. And so I'm really excited to talk to you guys, okay? Before I get going, I'll share my story. And you're probably like, oh, Jesus, he's going to share his story. Cute. We always hear that. Let me just do it for you real quick. I'll do it like the Cliff Notes version, all right? We'll dumb it down. So basically, guys, I was working as a social worker. I hated my job, and I know you always hear, hated his job. No, I hated my job. I hated my boss. I hated showing up to work there. I love to work. Guys, I've worked at McDonald's. I've worked construction. I've worked everywhere, and I love working. There's nothing wrong with working, and that's what's really cool about our job is we don't just work someone else's dream. We work our dream. That's what's cool about Beachbody. But anyways, we weren't killing it. We weren't crushing it as a social worker. We weren't doing things that we weren't waking up and being like, all right, let's go crush today. We were financially screwed. It was to the point where, Kaylee had moved in up north with me. She lived 3 hours away, and I wasn't able to go leave the county to go see her. It was a part of the rules because we were on 24/7 crisis prevention for these children. So I could never really see my girlfriend at the time, fiance now. So when she moved up with me, we lived up in northern New York. I don't know if anyone's from northern New York, but there's a whole state besides New York City. All right, Karen, I see you. I see you, girl. So we're up past Watertown, New York. So we're in the ass of icicles and shit like that, okay? So it's cold up here, all right? She moved up here where there's not a lot of employment. You can't really find a job. And it sucked because for 2 months, I was the primary income. And it's not easy paying for two people, let alone people who have families and they're paying for a lot of people. So I'm sure you can kind of understand where I'm coming from. But so we got so far in debt where we were maxed out on every credit card. We couldn't open up a single credit card because we couldn't even pay our credit cards that we had opened. We couldn't pay our light bill, so our electricity was turning off. We couldn't pay our internet bill, so our internet was cutting off. We couldn't pay our phone bill, so our phone bill was shutting off. So one day when I was going to call into work, because again, it's so damn cold up here, it just snows just for the hell of it. Mother Nature just shits on us. I went to call into work and I couldn't call in. It got that thing where it was Verizon, it went to Verizon. It was like, hey, please don't hang up. You got to pay your bill because you suck. Couldn't pay my bill. So I was like, all right, well, I gotta contact work to let them know I can't come into work today. So I'll get on Facebook Messenger. And it just wasn't working out. I couldn't connect to the internet because we couldn't pay our bill. So when I went to tell my boss, hey, I tried to call in. I tried to not be a no-call, no-show type thing. But, the way my bills are set, I can't afford it because you don't pay me enough. That's when I knew it was the last straw. That's when I was like, dude, you got to do something. You can't even pay your own damn bills. You went to college, you got a college degree, you got a job, you moved up in your job. Doesn't matter, man. You're getting spit out and it just isn't working for you. And I worked part-time jobs. I worked coaching job as well, a basketball coach. I was a basketball coach for the modified boys. So I was working. Like I said, I love to work, but it just wasn't paying the bills, man. And again, I came to the point where I was like, dude, I got to do something. And at that time, we were doing Insanity. And Kaylee was Kaylee's my fiance. Kaylee was this undercover coach that I didn't know she was a coach. I didn't know that there was this coaching opportunity. She was just drinking Shakeology for shits and gigs and was too scared to tell me because she thought that I would think it was a pyramid scheme. And I probably did at the time, to be honest with you guys. That was a scam. So when she asked me 6 months after realizing that she was a coach to help her get to Emerald, I said, all right, babe, I'll do it. And then as I was listening to her, getting on a team call, a lot like this, guys. It was exactly like this. It was a team call just like this, where someone was hooting and hollering, and I was like, what in the shit is this all about? Who is this guy talking, or it was actually a woman, who is this person talking about this whole Beachbody coaching thing? And she was helping Kaylee build her business, but there was only 3 people on the call. So after the call, I sat back and I listened. I didn't show my face because I was one of those guys who was like, no, I can't be, I've got an ego, I can't be doing that, this whole Beachbody thing. So I sat in the back and I just listened. And at the end of the call, I messaged the person who was giving the call. It was our upline's upline. We call her Coach Gigi for great grandma. I messaged her and I was like, listen, what do I need to do to become successful with this whole Beachbody shit? And she said, Trey, you need to do the vital behaviors every day. You need to hit Success Club 5 minimum every month, no matter what. No matter what. And I said, okay, I don't know what that is, but all right, I'll do it. So I looked it up, and I was like, 3 vital behaviors. So I got to invite, I got to drink my shake, I got to work out, I got to read personal development. I got to work out, I got to drink this powdered bag of powder, I got to read a book, and I got to talk to people and share my story. I can do that. I can definitely do that. So I started doing it, guys. And I didn't even know what Success Club 5 was, but I hit it that month. And I signed up halfway between the month. Halfway the month. And then the next month, I did the same thing. And the next month, I did the same exact thing. And I've been doing that for over 3 years now. So how many months that is? Consecutively. I have never missed a month of Success Club 5. So, guys, I'm a discount coach who just said, fuck it. What do I have to lose? It's not that hard. Anybody can do this. Let's just give it a shot. Okay? So I hope that kind of opened up your eyes, and I hope that kind of showed you guys that there's nothing special about me. There's nothing special about you. There's nothing special about Becca. We just got to just do our jobs, man. If you want to create your life, you just got to do what you just got to do the vital behaviors. You just got to hit Success Club. That's it. So one thing I want to do, are you guys note takers? Because I'm a huge note taker, and it's going to be very important for this call that you take notes, okay? So also, if you want to open up some wine or have an IPA with me, more than welcome to do that because I'm going to be doing it. But I definitely want you to take notes. And one thing I want you to do, and Becca, maybe one thing you can do at the end of this call is take a screenshot of this, these beautiful faces. It's going to be important for the call to action. But guys, the first thing I want you to do right up at the top is I want you to write down what your goal is for the week. What do you want to do for this week? Anything. Any goal. Maybe you want to read personal development for 30 minutes a day. Write it up right up at the top of your notebook, okay? Maybe you want to do 7 days of workouts. You want to follow your meal plan. Maybe you want to follow your meal plan and do your workouts. Maybe you want to invite 10, 20 people. I don't know. It's your life, man. I'm just a part of it right now. So write what your goal is for the week, and at the end of this call, we'll see if that changes just a little bit, okay? The second thing I want you to do is right below what you just wrote down for your goal for the week is I want you to number vertically, not horizontally, vertically 1 through 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm helping you guys outline the notes of this call, okay? And it's going to be very important at the end of this call that you do this. And I'm going to mention number 1, number 2, so that you guys can follow along with me, all right? So let's get into this. The first thing, guys, number 1 is called forget your excuses. So the first thing I want to do is I want to help you guys forget excuses because that's the only thing that's going to prevent us from doing what we want to do with our lives. It's just our excuses. And there's a shitload of them, okay? The first thing is forget your excuses again, okay? So first thing, the word but, B-U-T, not the thing on the back of your back, all right, is every time I get on a beautiful call like this, a nice, look at all these people. You guys have an awesome team. I always hear how much of an awesome call this is going to be or what you're going to get out of this call. Now that you heard this call, now I'm going to go after this. Another thing that I hear a lot is, man, I'd like to get on the team call that we have every Thursday night at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but I have volleyball practice that I got to do. Okay, you got volleyball, you spike that shit, get it going. I love Shakeology, but oh my God, it's so expensive. It's just, I can't do it. It's so expensive for it's because my health is not that really that important. Another thing I always hear a lot is I can't go to Summit or I can't go to Super Saturday, even though I know when the dates are like a year in advance. But listen, hey, do you have enough time to like help me out? Because I'm in a rut. Can you help me get out of my rut? But I can't go to these events. I can't get on the team call or anything like that. But can you get me out of my rut? Guys, here's the really cool thing about our business. You are in charge of 100% of your business, okay? If you're an emerald right now, tomorrow, or Thursday, you can be a diamond coach. It's like that. That's how simple this business really can be. And that's what can happen when you get over your excuses. If you're at Success Club 2 at the last day of the month, and it's 9 p.m., you can hit Success Club 10. Seriously, I know because I've done this, guys. If you truly want to do something, you are the only one that is in full control of that, okay? All this is priorities versus excuses. So if volleyball is more important to you, man, I hope you're spiking the shit out of that ball and you're going to the Olympics with that shit. Because if you're wondering why your business isn't working, it's probably because you're too busy spiking balls. You know what I'm saying? Is your business a priority? Are you treating it like a business? Are the weekly calls a priority to you? Are you on here watching the recording right now? Okay. Did you make it to Super Saturday 3 months ago? Did you make it to the national wake up call this week? Okay, those are very important things. Those are top coaches just spoon feeding you the top shit to help you learn and build your business. You know when the dates are for every event. But I ask you guys, did you go? Did you go to these events? Hands for those who went to the events. Super Saturdays. Who's going to Summit? Who's going to Summit? God, yes! Look at those hands. Beautiful, Becca. Love your team already. Also, Success Club, guys. I want to help you guys understand that Success Club, it's not a number. This isn't like a cute little goal that you hit or anything like that. It's not like Becca is just going to put your name up. It's like, oh, Becca put my name up for this month, so I hit Success Club. Like, she made a cool little shout out for me. Guys, Success Club isn't like that. Success Club is a no matter what, okay? Let me break this down for you guys real quick. Okay, your job right now, no matter what your goal is, whatever you want to get out of coaching, whatever your why is, your job is to be successful with this, okay? And however you want that to look, and we'll go over that later. But don't treat Success Club like it's some cute number. And don't treat customers like they're just a point. Treat Success Club like your life depends on it. Treat your customers like their testimonial depends on your business. Like your business depends on their testimonial. Does that make sense? It should. It should. Your future depends on your success. And if you have children, your children's future depends on your success. So maybe that kind of hits home to you. Success should be your duty. It should be your obligation because you deserve it, okay? Your kids deserve it. Your family deserves success, right? Now, if you aren't hitting Success Club, you aren't being successful. You aren't doing your job. If you aren't hitting Success Club, then changing lives, making testimonials, shit doesn't matter to you. It's not important to you. If you aren't hitting Success Club, your future does not matter. You're like, fuck it. I'm okay with where we're at. I'm going to settle. Sorry, little Henry, we're not going to Disney this year because mama didn't hit Success Club. Okay? You got to kind of think about it like that, all right? Because it's like that. Another thing, guys, is Diamond, it's not difficult. Diamond is I wish corporate would stop putting Diamond on a pedestal because, to be honest with you guys, Diamond is like the new Emerald. It so is. It's 12 people. It's 12 people. Out of everyone that you can find a downline of 12 people. 8 coaches, 4 on each leg, 2 emeralds. You guys know what diamond means. But stop putting it on a pedestal because people think that when I get to diamond, when I become a diamond coach, I can change my Facebook status, and that's when my Facebook job title, and that's when people will know that I'm legit. Guys, I know because that's what I thought. I was like, oh, bitches. It's that Thursday came. I was like, I'm a diamond coach. come to me, people. Like I was expecting that because I thought I was legit. And to be honest with you guys, I was making the same exact money that I was making as an emerald that I was as a diamond. Yeah, the team cycles were helping. It's getting a little bit more of a bump, but stop putting diamond on a pedestal, guys. Seriously. Get to 2-star. Get to 2-star diamond because that's where seriously the money comes in. And that's when you're a leader. You can open up a second business center. You can throw all that shit under there. It just comes up. And that's where some money really starts to come in, guys. Seriously. It's awesome. Now listen. There are going to be people on this call who are going to react in 2 different ways from what I just said about Diamond not being so cool, about treating Success Club so awesome, all that shit, and about how Success Club or it's your duty to be successful. There's going to be people who are going to react in 2 different ways from that. There's going to be one, the people who get mad and say, well, who the fuck is this guy? Who's this guy saying that I don't do shit? There's those people, okay? And then secondly, there's the people who get mad, say, who the fuck is this guy? And then they take action, and then they go and get shit done. So I want to know who you guys are going to be. Put that in the comments section, okay? Who are you going to be? If you want to get pissed off, that's fine. But I want to see people who are going to execute and take action. And then we're going to drink because this is number 2. If anyone's drinking with me, that would be really great. All right, let me just pour this beautiful thing. Number 2, guys, is understand your rights. Ooh, it's a powerful thing. Number 2, understand your rights. Who the F is this guy? I love you guys. This is a good call. All right, now that we got over that, here we got to understand our rights as coaches. Guys, you have no right whether or not someone can hear about this opportunity, about the coaching opportunity, okay? What if Kaylee never have told me about this opportunity? I wouldn't be talking to you guys today. I wouldn't be where we're at with all of our shit today. Think about you guys. What if your coach didn't tell you about this opportunity? How would your life be different if your sponsor didn't tell you about all this? And guys, I don't give a shit if you made $15 this week. That $15 pays for next month's business fee. Fuck yeah. Okay? Just because you're not in the Millionaires Club doesn't mean you're not successful. All right? But again, what if your coach didn't tell you about this opportunity? How would your life be different? One thing that I want to stress to you guys is that if I'm going to talk to someone about fitness, if I'm going to talk to someone about a challenge pack, or if I'm simply shooting the shit and I'm forming them, F-O-R-M, I know you guys know what that means, simply shooting the shit with these people, guys, you know damn right I'm going to talk to them about this opportunity because it's not my place to decide whether or not they want to become a coach. It's not my place. I'm going to give them the opportunity. I'm going to put it in front of them, and I'm going to let them decide. Because I'm not going to play God. I'm not going to ball about that shit. I'm going to let them decide. I have no right whether or not they should hear about this, especially because of how it's changed my life, guys, and especially about how it's changed your life. So make it not your decision, make it theirs, okay? Now, if you think that coaching is just about fitness or it's just about drinking a bag of powder, because you're missing out on a key component. Like your social media, guys. I know we're all day. We're talking about, like, guys, I know we're giving really great value about what we're doing. Like, this is the workout that I'm doing today. Here are 2 exercises that I've done from today. This is the meal plan that I'm following. See how I'm not starving? That's what I'm following. But here's Shakeology. This is why I love it. This is the ingredients that I'm putting in. This is a recipe that I make. It's to die for. Kiss my ass if it doesn't taste like a cheeseburger. But here's the thing, guys. If you're not talking about coaching, you're missing out on a huge, huge component with your social media. And I want to help just give a really cool example because I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't want to come off as an It Works rep. Oh my God, did I say that? I don't want to come off as some salesy person or anything like that. I want to come off as genuine. Here's a really cool idea that you guys can probably come up with for yourself. One of the best social media posts that I ever made about coaching was about a time that I went to the grocery store. I went to the grocery store to get chicken, broccoli, and sweet potatoes. I was like, Kaylee, I'm going to make you a clean dinner, boo. You deserve it, baby girl. So I went to the grocery store. I was still working at my my social worker job. And I was waiting in line. There was a huge line behind me. I was busy and shit. I got up to the cash register, and I was like, all right, brother, here's some chicken, some broccoli, and some sweet potatoes. And he's like, all right, it's like $15. I was like, all right, swipe. I was like, that didn't go through. I was like, it's a little funky. Hang, it's the way my bank account was set up. Just give me 1 second. Like, all right. Swipe it again. And he's like, sir, you don't have enough money on your card. I was like, what do you mean? I have money. I make money, sir. And he's like, nah, dude, you got to go take some stuff back. So with a busy line, I had to go back, put back some broccoli and some chicken and just get the sweet potatoes and come back and be like, all right, swipe it again. Am I good? I'm good. How embarrassing as shit was I? Because it sucked. And I made that into a social media post. And then my second part of my story in that same post, I said, and I don't know if it's a disclaimer I got to put out, but Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success. Blah, blah, blah. You know that disclaimer? I'm putting that out there right now, Beachbody. So, but guys, thanks to Beachbody, I can go into a grocery store and tell my girlfriend then, fiance now, baby girl, I'm gonna make you one hell of a dinner. It's gonna be clean as shit. I'm gonna go to that grocery store. I'm gonna swipe my card. I'm gonna come out of that store confidently with some chicken, some sweet potatoes, and some goddamn broccoli. I'm gonna make you a delicious dinner. That's what Beachbody has done for us. And that's a really good post to say, like, a story. Not cramming people down like, here, you want to get 25% off? Do you want to change your life and fucking fart rainbows? It's not like that, guys. You really need to break down what this is doing for you. And again, if you made $15, celebrate that shit. Like, guys, I just made enough money to pay for my next business fee. My next month. Free as shit. I'm running a business that's allowing me to work from home, and I run it for free. Next month, free. Paid for. Booyah. Okay? Number 3. Control what you can control. All right? Is anyone liking this call so far? Is it boring? We good? You guys are paying attention? Oh, I love you guys. Cool. Number 3. Control what you can control. Guys, this is one thing that I had to focus on last year. Okay, and this is one thing that it brought me from diamond coach to elite diamond, 5-star diamond coach, okay, in 1 year. And, I know a lot of people have done it within like 3 months or whatever, but I did it in a year, and I'm proud of shit about that. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did it, and I hope that's going to help you with your business because I know it will, okay? Control what you can control. You are in control of your business, okay? You can control reading personal development, a book, for 30 minutes a day. You can control that. You can work out for a minimum of 30 minutes a day. You can drink your Shakeology every day. You can control that. Okay, you can also invite your ass off every day. Send out those messages. You can return them. You can send them out. It's a beautiful thing. You are in control of that, all right? Guys, you are also in control of hitting Success Club 10 each month. You are also in control of how many coaches that you enroll each month. And I know a lot of people say no. I get that because trust me, I heard probably 100 no's last month. 100. I'm not shitting you. But I heard 15 yeses, and that's okay with me. So if you're hearing 90 no's, but you're hearing 10 yeses, then you got to invite 100 people. I know it sucks, but it gets better. Okay. And the cool thing about that is that you can control that. You can control your Success Club points, and you can control how many coaches that you enroll each month. But you can't control what your coaches do, right? You're like, oh, fucking thank God, Trey. You can't control what your coaches do, okay? That's okay. But you can control the amount of time and the amount of effort that you put into them. If your coaches aren't hitting Success Club 5 minimum each month, and this is just an example, maybe this is something that I do, they don't deserve your time. They don't deserve your time or your energy. And that's some real talk, guys. And it's going to help. You're not going to have gray hairs as early. Work with the ones who are serious about putting in the work. You're going to hear a lot of buts. You're going to hear a lot of excuses. And that's when you bring them right to the top of this call, number 1, where it says, forget your excuses, okay? Yeah, let them know. Hopefully they're watching this call. We're like, oh, Dick, he's talking to me. Yeah, number 1, bring them right to that. Forget the excuses. Now, listen, the reason that I went elite in a year is because I asked the team the beginning of last year, guys, who wants to become an elite team this year? Who wants to do it? Now, at the time, we maybe had 500 coaches, and maybe 20 people answered. And I was like, what are they doing? Why can't people answer? Why are people not answering? I know they got kids. I know they got horses and chickens and shit to attend to, but why can't they just reply back to me? Okay, 20 people. Okay, got 20 people. Now, out of those 20 people, maybe 10 people were my personally sponsored coaches. And I was like, you've got to be shitting me, man. All right. Now, out of those 10 people, only 5 of them were hitting Success Club 5 minimum every month. And as you know, some of the requirements of becoming an elite is you got to help coaches get to Success Club 5. And I only had 5 people. So you know what I did? I said, fuck it. Guess what? I'm going to help these 5 coaches who are hitting Success Club 5 every month. I'm going to get them to Diamond. And that's going to help us pop an elite team. So guess who I spent all of my time and all of my energy on? Just those 5 coaches, guys. Control what you can control. Okay, there's a lot. 1 out of 10 coaches, maybe even 1 out of 20 coaches will want to work this business. Find your one, man, and pour love on them. A lot of people are gonna have excuses. Forget them. You don't have time for excuses. You're here to build a business. Okay, control what you can control. Work with the coaches who want to work, who have the same vision that you have, who have everything that is aligned. Okay, you're gonna find your tribe. Your job's gonna be fucking awesome. I guarantee you. Number 4. Keep it real. Keep it real and drink. All right. Number 4, keep it real. Guys, I see a lot of coaches who are doing this and they're struggling with this, and it's probably the easiest thing to do. Just keep it real. Just be yourself. So simple to do. It's like it's your brand. It's who you're about. It's so simple to do. You got to live. You got to breathe your brand. If you don't, it's like you're kind of bullshitting people. You know, it's like I see a lot of coaches who are like, woke up today and oh my shit, my life is perfect. And I'm like, bitch, your life is not perfect because I know what you're going through right now, and that's not how you're supposed to be acting. Be real, guys. Tell the struggles, tell the imperfections, okay? But one thing I want to say, guys, is that there's not one way to be, okay? If you see another coach who's crushing this and she's like smiling and just she's having a blast, like maybe she found a way that worked for her, but that doesn't mean that's going to work for you. You don't have to follow that cookie cutter coach because it's working for her. And think about it. I started swearing. I veered off of that shit. I didn't have all this awesome shit going on. I veered off. I started being myself. I got pissed off saying like, I don't do this. I don't I don't do that. I don't kiss my plastic cup. Why am I acting like that? You guys don't go around kissing plastic cups all day. Why, I'm not saying, I'm not targeting you guys, but coaches, why are we acting like that, Stop kissing your goddamn Shakeology cup. But again, there's no one way to be, guys. There's no one perfect post. There's no one perfect sneak peek. Here's the secret sauce. You need to be authentic. You need to be authentically, unapologetically you, because that's what makes people want to work with you. Okay, there's millions of people in Canada, millions of people in the United States that need your help. They might not connect with me. They might not connect with Becca, but they might connect with you. And that's a beautiful thing. But guys, they're not going to connect with you if you're not being yourself, okay? They're not going to connect with you if you're just not being yourself. Okay, so be yourself. You don't need to have great videos. You don't need to be blonde. You don't need to have double D tits. You don't need to have all that. You don't need to be in workout videos. You just have to be you, and that's going to attract all the right people if you're being you and you're putting in the work, all right? So figure out your brand, figure out your niche, and I can help you with that. It's not hard. What's your niche? Are you a mom? Are you a gardener? Are you a bearded man with like one leg? What are you, man? Are you a military vet? Are you a wanderlust? Like whatever it is, guys, make a list of like 10 things that describes you, what you're about, what skills you have, the shit that you just want to become, what like you get pumped up about, what you can write 50 fucking blogs about, just like that, what your strengths are, what you encompass, like that's what your brand is. It's just you being you. Whatever it is, guys, just hammer it in there on social media every day and just be creative about different ways of showing it, okay? It's not hard. But for Christ's sakes, stop kissing your Shakeology cup, okay? Mic drop. I see you, Alicia. Number 5, guys, you're all in, okay? Chips, all in, and drink. I only have, obviously 2 more, but 3 more. But you guys still cool with me bringing the noise to you guys? Cool. I'll wrap it up with you guys. All right. Number 5, you're all in, guys. The thing I hate hearing the most is, again, oh my God, best call ever. Like, I'm gonna go full throttle now, and then tomorrow comes and it's like there's no execution. It's like, why? Apparently this was the best call you ever heard, but there's no action. You're not going to do anything about it. You're going to just remain the same, and that sucks. What I need you guys to do is decide that right now, Success Club isn't a number. It's your future, okay? It's your kid's future. And again, if you aren't hitting it, you're not failing me. You're not failing your upline. You're not failing Becca or whoever your sponsor coach is. You're failing yourself. You're failing your family, man. And that should mean a lot to you, okay? It should hit home to you. You should get pissed off about that, because you're the only reason for your success or your failure. I'm going to repeat that. You are the only reason for your success or your failure. Not your upline, not your downline. You, okay? So do you want to say, well, I can't make it to the team calls because I have volleyball practice on Thursday nights during our team call? Well, I sent out 10 invites today, so, I sent out 10 invites to hit the quota for the day. Well, I can stop now. I read my personal development for 50 minutes. I added 2-3 friends on Facebook, so I can stop. Or are you going to say, no, fuck that. I want success. I am successful because I went all in and I worked my fucking ass off. I think that's going to sound way cooler, okay? So number 6, evaluate your life. This is something that you really need to do. You need to sit down and you need to think about your life, man. Are you happy with where you're at right now? I'll give you a second to write down, evaluate your life. And of course, drink. All right, evaluate your life. Guys, are you happy right now where you're at? Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. I don't know. But what do you want your life to look like? Okay, write that shit down right now. Take 30 seconds and I'll help you with this, all right? We can start the timer. Ask yourself, what does success look like to you? Okay? From the time that you wake up, do you want to be able to take your kids to school? Give them to the bus, watch them walk on that bus. Maybe after that, you want to run the dogs, give them a little jog. Maybe after that, you want to make some coffee, sit down, work your business, sit down next to the computer, answer your messages, answer your emails. Do you want to, after that, maybe log off, go out on the boat, have some wine with your fiance? And what does it look like? What's success look like for you in a day? Like every day I wake up and I can do this because I work my balls off every day. I'm allowed to do this and I'm successful as shit. Think about that. And also think about what your house looks like. Like get like detailed, guys. What's your house look like? Is it a log cabin? Do you have a huge lawn with lots of land? That's my goal, man. Are you in a big city? Maybe it's not a log cabin. Maybe you want to dude, I want to be in the city. I want to be a baller. I want to have so much shit going on. I want to Uber from here to here to here. I'm a baller. That's what I want to do. I want to be nonstop. What does the interior of your house look like? Guys, design it. I mean, this is your home. This is your life. How do you want it to be? This is serious. This is your life. And if you work your balls off, again, you're going to be able to have that. I want you guys to understand that. You will be able to have that if you work hard at this. You have to know exactly what you're working for because there will be days that you feel like giving your finger to the alarm clock. Like, no, I don't feel like I want to sleep in. I don't want to hear no's. I don't want to hear this shit. I want to sleep in. There are going to be days that you hear 20 no's and you question why you're even doing what you're doing. Like, why am I a coach if I'm just going to hear no all day long? There will be days that people are going to be assholes, calling it a scam, calling it a pyramid scheme, and all you're going to want to do is tell them to fuck off. You're going to have those days. You're going to want to quit. I have days where I want to throw it all in. Fuck it. I have those days. I guarantee every coach on this team has had those days, and they're going to continue having those days. But if you evaluate your life, if you have a clear vision of what do you want it to look like, I don't give a shit how many no's I hear. I don't give a shit how many people tell me it's a pyramid scheme. Because to be honest with you guys, I'm creating something pretty badass, and so are you. You guys are going beyond the traditional shit that everyone's like, oh, I gotta be on autopilot. I gotta do all this stuff because that's what society says to do. You guys are defying that shit and saying, no, fuck that. I want to build my life. I want to build my future. I want to build my kids' future. I want to leave them a legacy. And the only way you're going to do that is if you always grind. And that is number 7. Always grind and drink. All right, guys. When you wake up and you hustle every day, you're going to wake up saying this exact phrase. Exact phrase. I guarantee you when you wake up from bed, you're going to wake up and say this exact phrase. What I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and underline the first letter of each of the 7 tips. So if you wrote down great tips, great notes, look at what that says right now. You're damn right. It says fuck yeah. It says fuck yeah. When you do all of these things, you will have a fuck yeah life. When you do all of these things, you're going to say fuck yeah to a lot more things in life. Things that you want to do because you decided, hey, man, that's how I want to roll with my life. I don't want to do this traditional shit because, again, you are in control of your life. And when you don't feel like getting up and you don't feel like around with your alarm clock, when you've heard 20 people say no, when someone gets offended by something you have to say on Facebook because you cuss a lot, when people say you're in a pyramid scheme, remember, what you're creating here is you're creating an opportunity. You're creating something big, okay, that not a lot of people are going to understand. Who gives a shit? Do you want to be stuck in the position that you're in right now? Or do you want to be start saying, fuck yeah, to more things in your life? Because I think what you want is the latter, okay? So the last thing I want you guys to do are 2 things. And then, if we have enough time, I know I went a little long, but we can open up for questions. Wanted to ask you in the comment section, post this. Did your goals for the week change? Okay. What you wrote up at the top, are you going to alter it a little bit? Are you going to push a little bit more? Are you going to go after things a little bit more in life? Are you going to make it a little bit bigger? You can say fuck yeah if you want. That'd be really cool. But if it's not, if it's the same goal, I'm cool with that too. As long as you got goals and as long as you're crushing them every single week, I'm down with that. New goals. Hell yeah, Jess. Now the second thing I have to ask you guys, and this is why I want you to take a picture of this Miss Becca, is guys, you can do 2 things here. You can do whatever you want in this picture. You can flip off the camera. You can give yourself little oracle eyes. You can do whatever you want. But Becca's going to take a snap of this photo, and then what she's going to do in the team page is she's going to upload that photo, and she's going to say, what are your goals for the week? Okay, you're going to write in under that photo in the comment section what your goals are going to be, okay? And then the week after that, we're going to see who actually went to work on those goals, okay? Because this is what it's about. It's just about setting goals every week, getting to work on that. If you can do that every week, I guarantee you guys, fuck yeah, life, okay? Becca, let's take a quick picture.
All right, guys, I have to take 2 because we have 2 screens. So everybody get ready. I'll do 2.
I'm going to flip it off.
Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, hang on. Screen 2's coming. 1, 2, 3. Got it.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, guys, I'm open for questions as long as, we have enough time.
Yeah, let's do like 10 minutes-ish and then wrap up.
Beautiful.
Does anybody have anything they want to ask? Don't be scared.
Was that called helpful?
That was amazing. Thank you so much. I love, especially love getting to hear from people outside of our team because, you know, teams just kind of have like a vibe because that's a tribe and everybody like attracts like. So I love getting to hear perspectives from people outside of our team because I think that sometimes it can be so easy to forget that there's not just one way to do the business. That's something I struggled with a lot as a coach. A lot of you guys who've been around for a while know because it's part of my story. I'm a bombshell coach and I struggled a lot because I don't fit into what most bombshell coaches look like and how most bombshell coaches talk and how most bombshell coaches post. And for the first 6 months of my business, I was trying to squeeze myself into a bombshell mold and I had no traction. And it wasn't until I finally said, you know what, I can be a bombshell coach and not look like all the other bombshell coaches because it's just not me, that I finally was able to get traction and find my own voice in, you know, this crazy world that is coaching. So sometimes I think it's a great reminder to hear people just that are, you know, removed from our team, just because it's always good to see the different perspectives and remind ourselves that there's tons of ways that coaching works for tons of different types of people. You don't have to be someone who looks just like a top 10 coach or talks just like a top 10 coach to become one day a top 10 coach. And I think that it can be so easy to forget that. So I love that. Does anybody want to, okay, we're getting questions in the chat. Jonathan asked, how do you go about reaching new coaches?
Reaching new coaches, so there's a couple different ways. I mean, obviously, you know, social media is a powerful thing. We know that. You know, I get a lot of coaches from YouTube because I post my videos on there, but guys, I'm still blasting Facebook hard. Like, and I know this is like probably like, oh, this is such a bullshit thing to say, but building relationships with people. It's seriously, that's all it is. It's like, it's all it is, man. Just talk to people, get to know them, comment on their shit, you know, stuff like that. That's what it is. Like, I don't know if you saw my post just before this call, but I said like Facebook is just filled with negativity. Trump, what the hell's his name? Clinton lying about the emails. This new thing about, you know, someone getting shot. You know, I haven't even looked at it, so don't judge me. The alligator, the gorilla, like all this negative shit where people want to put their opinions. If you just take time to post stuff that you're about and you're taking time to post about what people are about, like commenting like, oh my God, cute hat. Oh my God, where'd you get that tube that you're swimming in with? Oh my God, like where are you swimming? Like what's that location called? Just show some love to people, man. Like that's what they need because Facebook is just surrounded by negative shit right now that if you could just comment on their stuff, they're going to start to see what you're about and they're going to want to join you because you've taken the time just to simply comment on their stuff. It's just building relationships. I wish I could give you like a really cool, hip thing to say, but that's where all my stuff is coming from. Sorry.
Anybody else have questions?
And then also I talk to them, I form them, which is easy to do.
Okay, so another question is
you have no money. Bullshit.
People that don't, all of our old workmates that don't have money.
That's weird. It's like, well, I saw you at the bar this weekend where you're dropping probably $50, or I don't know, like I just, you know what I always just say? So like, wait, so like $140 isn't worth your health? What do you mean? What do you mean? You throw it back at them like, what do you mean? I don't understand that. You have to break down to me why dropping 25 pounds isn't worth $140 because I just don't get that. And then what I do is I say to myself, well, maybe I got to stop talking to cheap fucks. Try that. I don't know. Try a different audience, you know. I've heard it, but like, hey, man, your health is so worth it. Our age, how do you think I can go about other college kids to jump on board with Beachbody? Run free fit clubs, man. You guys, you know, like, so who is Alicia Bizzato? I ran a lot of free fit clubs over at the college that I attended. And it helped out a lot. Like, all we did was we just did the work. I'd bring in the DVD once a week, free, Friday Fit Club is what I called it. And it was cool. Like, I found a lot of core people that I wanted to work with and help, and they understood the mission and of what I wanted to create for other people, bosses and shit. And that's cool. So, bring over, how many DVDs that you have that maybe don't include weights? I don't know. But, bring over Insanity, bring over PIA, bring over, some programs that people can do that don't include weights, that just include a space, and then just rock out with them. And then bring your blender, blend up a cool thing of Shakeology for them, tell them it's the goddamn bomb, and just give them that knowledge and be like, hey, guys, we'll be there next Friday. I'll see you then. Deuces, That's what I would do. But you being a college student is badass. Hell yeah. They have money for other stuff. Yes. How do you transfer people from the free clubs to members? Oh, my God. Oh, I don't think I have time for this answer, but I have a really cool thing I can tell you. Becca, do I have like 5 minutes? I'll blast it. Trust me, I'll blast it for you. Guys, guys, all right. Free groups. You guys got to run free groups. They're so badass. The free group is what got me to Diamond in 3 months when I first started, okay? I did a point system. You guys ever heard of a point system before? Oh, I saw. Lori, did you say yeah? You savage. I see you guys over there. All right. So, guys, point system. You can do this however you want, but this is how I did it. Kaylee was at Summit 3 years ago, and she said, Trey, there's this coach talking about a point system. You got to do it. And I was like, babe, say no more. Don't even tell me what they do for points. I got this. So this is what I did. I did a free 14-day group, free for 14 days. It was constantly revolving. After that 14 days came, it came to that Sunday of the 14th day. That Monday was day one, constantly going, okay? So in this group, they could do anything. They could do the free Beachbody on demand, which we didn't even have at the time. They could do anything. They could walk, bike, hike. I don't give a shit what they do. But as long as for 30 minutes, they have to do an exercise, and they have to do and this is what they have to do to earn points in the group to earn a prize at the end of the 14 days. So, number one, first point was you must engage in the group every day. So, for people who are posting in the group once a day, they were getting a point. So, if they posted 5 times in a day, they didn't get 5 points, those bastards. They got 1 point for posting once a day, okay? Very simple. What that does is it drives, you have an awesome, engaging, free group. It's really fun. Now, what I want to do is I want to skip over how they earn 2 points a day, and I want to go how they earn 3 points a day, and I'll tell you why. So they can earn 3 points per day by posting on their Facebook page. Okay? So with that, and I give them examples like take a sweaty selfie. Maybe even take maybe you in a plank position or something. Or you doing like high knees. Maybe a cool little video you doing like high knees, just showing what you're doing. Or maybe you're at Zumba class. Like just anything that you're doing, post it on your personal page why you're loving it or whatever. And then what I need you to do is I need you to hashtag that post 20 or 14DF or 14-day challenge or not F, sorry, C. 14-day challenge or 14DC. And I'll tell you why that's important in a little bit. So now it came to the point where at the end of the 14 days, I'm tallying up these points and I'm like, holy shit, I've got like 5 or 6 people that are neck and necker. So this is where the 2 points come in. You can earn 2 points for every challenger that you invite into the next 14-day group. Okay? Now I'm going to tell you why this is bomb as shit. What do we do as coaches? We engage in our group every day. We invite every day. We post our journey on Facebook every day. Okay? So the top 5 people who've got the most points, guys, those are your coaches. Those are the people you talk to and be like, listen, you crush these 14 days or these past 2 challenges of 14 days. I don't know if this is for you, but have you ever considered doing what I do as a Beachbody coach? And they're probably going to say, no, I don't have time for that. I got kids, I've got horses and chickens and all that shit. And you know what you're going to say? You're already doing what I do as a coach. You're just not getting paid for it. Okay? Now, the last thing, guys, the reason that you want to hashtag it, you want them to hashtag it on their personal page is, one, you want people to kind of see what this is all about. But two, when you go to tally up those points, you don't want to be being like, all right, we're scrolling through their shit and be like, all right, did they post? Did they post? You want to click on that hashtag and you want to have it organized so that you can just scroll through the hashtag and be like, posted this day, points, tally up. Or have an assistant do it for you, whatever you want to do. That's how I got to Diamond very quickly. And that's why free groups are awesome. It started from, I think, maybe 10 people, and it grew to 600 people. And it got out of control where I was like, I got to shut this shit down. But expanded my network. I had people coming in this group, and I was like, come on in. This is a fit community right now, guys. It's amazing. Okay. Sorry for taking up all the time answering that question. Yeah, Lisa. I posted in there daily what my workout was. I didn't try to sell them or anything like that. I would post what my meal plan was. I would post what my workout was. And what the cool thing is about when you run a group, you're already assigned as the leader. They're like, oh, shit, Trey or Lori or Jen or Kristen, they're the leader of this group. Well, I want to see what coach is doing. If they're doing Insanity Max 30 and they're looking fit as shit, I want to do that too. Challenge pack sold. Free group. Try it out. Do you give them anything, most points, like prize? Yeah, so the people who got like the top 3, I was giving up prizes. So what I would do is Shakeology cup stuffed with 3 Shakeology packets of it. I might do like a $20 e-card to Under Armour. There's a whole bunch of shit that you can do that's not going to break your wallet, but it's also a tax write-off for you. But it's free shit, you guys. People love free shit.
Yeah, for sure. And you guys can pick stuff that goes with your target demo. So if you are moms and they love cute workout tank tops, then do that. If you're a dude and Under Armour is more your style, do that. Pick something that fits with the people that you're working with, something they'd like.
Right. And Jen, if they're doing plexus, kick them the fuck out. That pink shit in your life. Cool. Any other questions, guys? God, I love your faces.
All right, I think we hit the end of them. Oh,
cool.
Wait, we have one last one that I think is actually really good. So can we close with this one?
Sure. Hell yeah. As a female, how do you get men to join me in the challenges? Oh, I like this one. Sometimes I get the vibe men think Beachbody is only for women, and that is not manly enough versus the gym, even if I present hammer and chisel, blah, blah, blah. Any tips? Hell yeah, man. So what are you posting on social media? You're posting like girly shit, or you're posting manly stuff? Because like for today, for example, I had to do 21-day fix extreme fucking resistance band things. What's that called, Becca? What's that called? Pilates. Thank you. We had to do that today. So, in my group, I had to think about how can I turn this into a manly post? So I said, so guys, I had to do this Pilates workout today because I'm just going to say, screw it. I'm going to follow the program the way it's designed. And today's workout was called Pilates. And that consisted of a resistance band, not a dumbbell, a resistance band. And halfway through that program, I thought of 3 things. How soon am I going to snap this band between my nutsack? Is this really what giving birth is like? Or whatever. You kind of see, and I know it's not what birth is like, so don't come at me like saying, that's not birth. But you kind of see how you can set it up where it's like, it's not a manly thing, but you're doing it, but you can kind of tailor it to the guys where you're talking to the bros, being like, I get it. I'm doing it. Cool thing. Now, a second thing, what I like to do with the guys, and when I'm talking to guys, this works really well for guys who are on right now, Jay, a bald-headed man, I love you, and others that are listening to the recording. This is what I do every single time that I talk to people who are interested in losing weight or whatever when they're a dude. Not when they're a chick, when they're a dude. So someone will come to me and they're like, Trey, I really need to lose weight. I got to quit drinking the beer. I see that you're into this fitness shit. What I got to do? And I'll go through like, what are you looking for? I'll ask questions. I won't spew Beachbody at them. I'll ask them, what are you looking for in a workout? What do you like? What do you don't like? What do you need in the meal plan? All that cool stuff. A lot more, but we'll go, that's another topic. But it comes to the end where they come up with these objections. Well, dude, I just, I got to talk to my wife. Or, yeah, maybe I'll do this and that. Whatever objection they're going to come at you with, say this shit. Okay, dude, well, let me ask you a question. How much did you weigh 2 months ago? And they might say, well, I weighed about 210 2 months ago. And again, they're probably trying to get down to 180. Okay. Well, what did you weigh last month? Well, 210. Okay. What do you weigh right now? 210. Okay. So what you're telling me is your plan of what you're doing isn't fucking working. So I've got a plan for you. Or no, what I say is, so what's your plan B going to be? I don't know, dude. Well, I've been looking into Jenny Craig. I've been looking into Weight Watchers. Okay, cool. How much did you weigh 2 months ago when you're looking at Jenny Craig? How much do you weigh now? Still weigh 210. Cool. Your plan isn't fucking working. And they're like, so what are you going to do? You just keep drilling with them? Like, so what are you going to do? Because your plan isn't working. I don't know, dude. That's why I'm reaching out to you. Yeah, no shit. Okay, I've got a plan for you, and this is what you're going to need to do. And then I recommend the program. But I think when you guys, I don't know about women, but for me, I don't like hearing the shit that I'm doing isn't working. Whether I'm trying to build my financial plan or my fitness plan. If I know that it's not working from 2 months ago, last year, 2 months ago, last month, currently, but someone has a plan for me, I'm going to follow that plan. So try that. Try telling them like, dude, the shit you're doing right now clearly isn't working. And that's why you're reaching out to me. This is the plan that you need to do.
Yeah, and that doesn't just go for guys. I use that a lot with women.
Oh
yeah.
I get smacked.
Doesn't just work on guys. I use it a lot with women when they ghost on me, when they tell me they're so ready to do this, I need help, yada, yada, yada. Send them all the stuff, no response. Check in with them, no response. Check in, well, I just don't know if this is working. I'm like, all right, well, when you first messaged me, you said you were desperate. So has something changed between then and now? Still equally as desperate for help? Did you find a solution in the last 48 hours and that's why you stopped answering me? Well, no, all right, well, here it is. Like, here's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And it's really not, I'm sure like there are some techniques that work better with guys than girls, but it's just boldness and confidence that works either way. So people don't want to spend a shit ton of money with you if you don't believe that it's really going to help them. So if you're like, well, I don't know, maybe this, you should kind of get a challenge pack. But if you don't want that, that's okay. No, like you need this challenge pack. This is what's going to help you. This challenge group is going to keep you accountable. Here's the link. Let's go. People like it. I'm telling you. They need it. Sometimes people need that flip. And there's some women, because women are emotional, they get all upset with me about being bold with them. But then in a month or two, they come back and they're like, all right, so I kind of got upset when you told me that I was wasting my time, but it's been 2 months at the gym and I haven't lost any weight. So sign me up for whatever your thing is. I'm like, all right, let's do it. You just can't be scared of being honest with people and telling them what you can really do. Like you can't be scared of their reactions. As long as you're doing it from a place of love and you're not being a jerk, then, right. If they get mad at you, you can't control that. It's more to do with them and the shit that they're going through about their weight than it is with you. All right, guys, 10:05, so I want to honor everybody's time. I know it's a big sacrifice for you guys to stay up late, especially my East Coast people, because it's 10. So thank you so much, Trey. Thank you, everybody that was here. I'll get the recording up as soon as possible. Everybody go to Trey's page, that effing guy. Leave him some love. Tell him thank you. Tell him, what impacted you the most, and thank him for his time. And we'll see you guys on Facebook.
Bye, guys.